our 1.1 lesson of an English and Astrologers Day, which is written by K Narayan. K Narayan is one of the famous Indian English writer, and in this story he has depicted the two characters. First one is a Guru Nayak and second one is a astrologers. And the second character, the astrologer, is not an astrologer. Okay, he is a fake astrologer. He has disguised himself as an astrologer because he is a criminal in this story. Okay, astrologers, he does a crime. He is a criminal. Okay, what he did? He stabbed a knife into the stomach of this man, Guru Nayak. Okay, at the very young age, when he was young, at that time, he stabbed the knife into the stomach of Guru Nayak and he threw him into the well. Okay, and the passers-by of the village, they comes, and what happened? They took him out of the well, and in this way, the life of the Guru Nayak was saved by the villagers. Okay, and in order to keep himself safe from the clutches of the police, what he did? This astrologer, he left the village. He ran towards the city, and there he disguised himself and become an astrologer. And then he took the astrology as a profession. In reality, he is not at all astrologer. What he did? Simply, he does a crime. Okay, if suppose he would have remained in the village, then what would have happened? The police would have caught him and put him behind the bar, and in this way the astrologer is supposed to face the criminal proceeding in the court, and that's why the astrologer, he ran away from the village. Now what happened? In this story, this astrologer, he went to the town hall park. Town hall park is a marketplace, and there he took the professional equipment of an astrologist. Just like professional equipment means what? Dozen cowrie shells, piece of cloth, mystic chart, notebook, palmera writing, and with the help of looking this hand, what they're doing? They are giving the prediction, okay, to the customer. So he became very expert. His continuous practice makes him very expert in this field, and in this way he was charging to give the correct answer for one question is 3 pies. During those days there was a pies. Pies was running, okay, in our country. So what happened? These astrologers, he charged how many? 3 pies to respond one question, and in this way he was earning his bread and butter in that marketplace. And town hall park was very famous, and there large amounts of vendors were coming, and they were giving different names to their products. For example, Delhi almond, Bombay ice cream, Raja's delicacy. So like this way, but means different name. Very often they used to give daily to their product. Okay, then what happened? Further, coincidentally, this man, Guru Nayak, he went to the marketplace in the town hall park, and there what happened? This man, he encountered to the astrologers, and astrologers, he identified him very quickly. This man is a Guru Nayak, to whom at the young age, what he did? He took the liquor and he stabbed a knife into the stomach of this Guru Nayak. That man is a Guru Nayak, and this man, Guru Nayak, he could not identify these astrologers. Okay, why? Because he has disguised himself as an astrologer, but in reality he is not an astrologer. Then he asked a question, this man, Guru Nayak, he says that if you will give me correct answer, then I will give you 12 annas. In this way bargaining takes place. So then he said that no, astrologer says that no, it is the end of the day, now I am going at my home, so you come tomorrow. He says that I will give you 5 rupees. Like that way bargaining takes place, and in the end what happened? He gave only 12.5 annas to the astrologers, and these astrologers, he gave the correct answer. Why? Because he knew him very well. That man is astrologer, and he himself is a criminal. He himself has stabbed the knife. He says that yes, your name is Guru Nayak. Okay, right? Then he says yes. How you come to know? Okay, he was very much impressed. by his correct answer. Okay, astrologer, he gave correct answer, and he says that when you were young, you were stabbed by knife, you were thrown into the well, and in this way what happened, the passers by, villagers, okay, they rescued your life. Okay, then he says that how you come to know. Then he says that please you tell me that culprit who has stabbed the knife, he is alive or he is dead, please tell me, I want to take the revenge. Then astrologer, he says that man is no more, he was crushed very badly under the lorry truck. Okay, then he became very happy. Yes, means that person must deserve that punishment. So he became very happy. Who? This K Narayan. Okay, in this way he gave the correct answer. So what happened, the man K Narayan, he was very much impressed by astrologers, and in this way he gave 2.5 annas in the end, and in this way he became very much happy. And when this man astrologer, he went to the home, at that time his wife was waiting, and she says that children are asking for jaggery for so many days, so now I will purchase jaggery and I will prepare the sweet dish in the home. So then this man astrologer, he said that swine has cheated me. He told me I will give you 5 rupees, but he gave me how many? 2.5 annas. Then his wife, she asked. Okay, fortunately what happened, this encounter takes place, and in this way the wife asked, so who was that man? He says that man to whom I have stabbed the knife when I was very young. So in this way the astrologer says that the broken spot was on my personality as a criminal is washed out. Okay, now I am innocent. Okay, like that way he says to his wife. Then she says that now it is a night time, now don't think about the past, now let's have a sleep. So in this way that day when he saw that man, this K Narayan, he is alive, at that time he got a very big sigh of relief. He says that now the blotting spot was on my personality was wiped out. Now I am innocent, I am not a criminal. So but due to this incident only he left the village, and he was living in the town hall park, and there he was business transaction he used to do. So this is the story of the entire lesson. Now let us have a glance on the passage number 1st. We will discuss in detail. Okay, so in the first passage we will come across towards astrologer. In the morning he is going in the town hall park. He kept that cloth, palmera, all equipment. Okay, he was opening his shop. Okay, all these are the equipment for the astrology. Then resplendent with sacred ash and vermilion is a combustible material. He is burning. Okay, that ash and vermilion is a combustible material. He is burning that, and in this way he is with the help of this hand. Okay, what they are doing? They are doing the prediction. So he is opening his shop. Okay. Saffron colored turban, he has disguised himself. Okay, and saffron colored turban he worn over his head, and his eyes was there is a light in his eyes, the writer says that, and in this way he was looking very pious, and a large number of people are attracted towards the astrologers. Okay, just like a daiya, he has given the example of daiya is one kind of flowers. So he has given the one more example that these people means customers, they were rushed towards astrologers just like a honeybee. How honeybee gathered towards the hives. So similarly the large number of crowds were gathered there, and in this way with the help of his shrewd guesswork and with the experience of asking the question and with the technique of asking similar question which is similar to everybody, so that type of question he was asking. Okay, and if you see in our family also, means if I say that for example in our country all people are happy, all the governments are doing good jobs, so I am not agree, nobody will be agree. So whenever any government comes, so what happened, what they are doing, they are giving the benefit to their means supporters. Okay, they are not satisfying all the section of the society irrespective of caste, creed, religion, language. So they are okay, so nobody is means all are not happy. Okay, few people are happy, and most of the large section of societies are always means fed up, they are disappointed by the government, any government comes in the power. Okay, so similarly in our family also for example, in our family there are 4 brothers. Okay, so someone is earning too much, someone is medium, someone is poor. So in this way, what happened, if you will not help them, we will not give them backup. So what happened, the descendment takes place. Okay, so similarly in every family you will find distribution of wealth in our country as well as in your family also uneven. So some are very rich, some are very poor. So these things are happening. So we are not satisfied. Okay, and in our family members there may be some characters who is having jealousy with us. So that type of question he was asking. Okay, in your family there are some person who is doing magic, like that way they are fooling that astrologer. Okay, but they don't want you to grow, like that way they are asking the question. So he become very shrewd with his guesswork. Now then what happened, people are attracted towards him as bees are attracted to Daya. Okay, Town Hall Park is a remarkable place. Town Hall Park is a very remarkable place. Okay, this Town Hall Park is a remarkable place, means very important. And there a large number of traders, they were coming and they were giving different names to their product. Sometimes they were saying Bombay Delicacy, Raja's Almond. Okay, Delhi's Almond, Raja's Delicacies. So like that way different name they were giving whenever we are going in the market, so as to attract a large number of people. Okay, that is the business tactics. Okay, they were utilizing in their business. Now let us glance over the first passage. First passage. Punctually at midday, he opened his bag and spread out his professional equipment, which consisted of a dozen cowrie shell, a square piece of cloth with obscure mystic chart on it, a notebook, and a bundle of Palmyra writing. So these are the professional equipment of the astrologers. When he was opening his shop, at that time he was keeping, and a large number of people were coming to him to find out the solution of their problem. Next, which was really outcome of a continual searching of the customer, but which his simple clients took to be a prophetic light and felt comforted. The power of his eyes was considerably enhanced by their position, placed as they were between the painted forehead and the dark whiskers which streamed down his cheeks. Even a half-wit's eyes would sparkle in such a setting. So what happened? The customers, when they were coming in the market, so his eyes was there's a shining on his forehead. He put that vermilion on his forehead, and in this way what happened? Large number of people, they were coming and they see the prophetic light in his eyes. Okay, so they were having the trust whatever answer is giving. So in this way the people, they find some kind of satisfaction. Whenever they were putting the question in front of him, he was giving satisfactory answer, and in this way most of the people, they were satisfied by his art of astrology. Next, to crown the effect, he wound a saffron colored turban around his head. This color scheme never failed. People were attracted to him as bees are attracted to cosmos or Daya. Daya is a one kind of flower, name of flower. He sat under the bog of a spreading tamarind tree which flanked a path running through the Town Hall Park. So tamarind tree, he was seated nearby under the tamarind tree, and under the shadow of tamarind tree, these astrologers, he used to conduct his business transaction, and the people were having a faith on his astrology. So large number of people were attracted towards the Town Hall Park. It was remarkable place in many ways. Surging crowd was always moving up and down his narrow road from morning till night. A variety of traders and occupations was represented all along with its way. Medicine sellers of stolen hardware and junk magicians. And above all, an auctioneer of a cheap cloth who created enough din all day to attack the whole town. Next to him in a vociferousness came a vendor of fried groundnut. So one vendor came, he brought fried groundnut, and to the groundnut he gave different name. What? Bombay ice cream, Raja's Delicacy, Delhi almond. Okay, to the groundnut he was saying Delhi almond. So why are they saying? So as to attract a large number of crowd, so as to attack them, and so they wanted the customer to purchase their product. Okay, if you will not give the different name, you will not attract the customer, then what will happen? Simply in the market there are two groundnut vendors. One is giving different name. He's making some picture chart on his shop, so that's to attract the people. So the customer, they will come and to him, and the man who is passive, he's not chanting any slogan, he's not giving different name to his product, then what will happen? People, they will not come. So they want some type of glamour, they want some type of innovation in their business. So these things are there. So this is the art of selling the product in the market. Next point. People flocked to him. A considerable portion of this crowd dallied before the astrologer too. So people flocked like a honeybee, and in this way the people, they were sounded him, and they were asking the question, and he's charging 3 pies, and in this way he was earning his bread and butter in the town hall park. Who? This astrologer. Okay. So this is the main idea of our first passage. So in the first passage, what we learn? There is a town hall park. Astrologers, he wore the saffron colored turban, and there is a prophetic light in his eyes, and the crowd, they were gathered there just like a honeybee, and they were attracted by saffron colored turban. Okay, religious piousness, there is a piousness was reflecting in his eyes. So in this way he is the astrologer, is the center of attraction in the town hall park, and in the large number of people, they were gathered there, and they were asking the question, and he was giving the satisfactory reply. Okay, so this is the about business transaction of astrologer, how he was conducting his business activities in town hall park. So these are the main idea of our first passage. Okay, now we shall be discussing our second passage. So in second passage, the astrologers, what he did, he was deprived of benefit of municipal lighting. In the second passage, we will come across towards the astrologers. He does not have his own light in the market. When evening takes place, so with the help of other vendors light, he was conducting his business. He was conducting his business with the gas light. During those time, there were no electricity. So what happened? Might be very few, but in the municipality lighting at the road, the street light, municipality street light was running at that time. He was taking the help of that municipality lighting, and sometime there was a gas light. Okay, with the help of kerosene, we were pumping it, and it was burning. Okay, so on the others, with the support of others vendors light and street light, he was conducting his business. So he is deprived of his own light. Okay, and in the darkness, with he is conducting the business, and evening time all the vendors, they were going home. But what happened till the end, unless and until other vendors are not closing their shop, so he was also staying there. So okay, so on the basis of those street light, he was conducting his business. And one thing is that the astrologers, they're using the different astrological signs. So I have written here name of the sign, which are those signs: Aries, Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so these are the astrological signs, and on the basis of this sign, the astrologers, they are giving the prediction to their customer. Okay, now let us have a glance over the text, then we will come on detail. Next, the astrologer transacted his business by the light of flare which crackled and smoked up about the groundnut heap nearby. Half the enchantment of the place was due to the fact that it did not have the benefit of municipal lighting. The place was lit up by shops light. One or two had hissing gas light, some had neck flare stuck on pole, some were lit up the old cycle lamp, and one or two, like the astrologer, managed without light of their own. So astrologers, some vendors, they are having bicycle. On the bicycle, they are keeping the gas light. So with the help of that gas light, the astrologer, he was conducting his business. He does not have any kind of facilities. On the road, he was keeping the cloth, and that he was doing the business. Okay. Next, it was a bewildering crisscross means network of light, rays moving shadows, network of light. This suited the astrologer very well, for the simple reason that he did not in the list intended to be an astrologer when he began life, and he knew no more of what was going to happen to others than he knew what was going to happen to himself next minute. He was as much a stranger to the stars where his innocent customer, yet he said things which pleased and astonished everyone. That was more a matter of study, patience and shrewd grace work. All the same, it was much as honest man's labor as any other, and he deserved the wages he carried out at the end of a day. A very important point. The writer says that he himself is not an original astrologer. He is a criminal, but he has disguised himself as an astrologer. Even this, whatever prediction is giving, even this astrological science does not know that astrologer, who is this man is. Okay, he is a stranger for these stars also. And okay, and for these stars, and stars are stranger to this astrologer because he does not have the knowledge of this astrological sign. Okay, so the writer said that he was very clever with the shrewd guesswork. First, whenever any customer comes, at that time he is giving 5 to 10 minutes to speak. To speak. Once they speak, he is hearing. He is having a good listening skill, and after hearing them, he started talking. Okay, and he asked the general question, which is similar for everybody. Okay, even these stars. These stars are stranger for astrologers, and for astrologers these stars are stranger. Okay, they does not recognize each other. Okay, that point the writer wants to say. And what happened to the next minute, there is no guarantee. Okay, and most of the people, due to this superstition, what happening, people are going to the astrologers and babas, but what happened, they are earning enormous amount of money. They were fooling these people, innocent people, and in this way they were becoming billionaires. Take the example of Baba Ramdev. What he's doing, he's running yoga class, and okay, he's a billionaire. He's running his own business, Patanjali. Okay, Patanjali company. Yes, it is having a turnover of more than 10,000 crore rupees. Okay, earlier it was not like that. So how it become? With the help of their shrewd guesswork, simply these babas, they are fooling the people. So what happened here? The writer says that there is no guarantee. Okay, means they are saying that by looking this finger, they are saying that you will become billionaire, you will become crorepati. Okay, you are having a bright future. Okay, you will be having 4 children in the future. So there is no guarantee. It is in destiny, what is written, that is going to happen. Okay, and he himself is dependent on the Almighty God, who that astrologer, and he is giving the prediction. He is a god or what? No. So that is why scientific thinking is very important, logical thinking is very important. Who can educate the people? Education is very important. Who can educate? School teachers, okay, college, university professor, religious head of our community. They should come forward and preach in a positive direction. Okay, then only there we will find some kind of change in our society. Otherwise, what will happen? The people, they will become ignorant, and in this way these astrologers and babas, what they will do, they will fool the people. So this society has to play a very active role. Okay, all the means responsible person of our society must come forward and educate to the people. Okay, so education is very important. It is going to eradicate the superstition. Now next point. He had left his village without any previous thought or plan. If he had continued there, he would have carried out the work of his forefather, namely tilling. Tilling means cultivating. Tilling the land, living, marrying and ripening in his cornfield and ancestral home. But that was not to be. He had to leave home without telling anyone, and he could not rest till left it behind a couple of 100 miles. To a villager, it is a great deal, as if an ocean flowed between. So the writer says that if suppose that incident would not have happened, then definitely this astrologer, he would have remained in his ancestral home, and he would have continued the business activities of his forefather. What? He would have become farmer. Okay, tilling the land, cultivations. gardening, harvesting, all those type of works he would have done at home. So what happened, due to this incident, he stabbed a knife and he ran away and he became astrologers, fake astrologer in the market. Okay, next. So in this way, these are the main idea of our second passage. In second passage, what we have learned, astrologer is denied with the basic necessities of lightning. Okay, whatever required in the shop, he does not have any shop, only on road he was doing his business with the help of, with the support of other vendors light, he was conducting his business. Okay, that thing we have learned. And I have given some astrological sign, the astrologers with the basis of this astrological sign, they are giving the prediction to the customer. Then what we learn, that he would have remained in the village, then he would have become farmer only. Okay, and due to this incident he ran away to the city, from village to city. Now let us have a glance on the passage number 3rd. It starts from, he had yourself up to as an astrologer. Okay, so in the 3rd passage, what we learn, working analysis of mankind trouble. He was having a working analysis of mankind's trouble. He is having a long practice, had sharpened his perception. Due to his practice, he is sharpening his perception. His thinking skill has increased, and due to practice. Charge 3 pies. He charged how many? 3 pies. Within 5 minutes, he gets out the problem. Within 5 minutes, he gets out the problem and he gives the solution. And he gives the 10 minutes to speak to his customer. Okay. He asks general question which is similar to everyone. He asks some general question which is similar, and on the basis of those general questions, he used to attract his customer, and in this way he build a goodwill among his customer. Okay, on the basis of general question. And from general question, he was proceeding for the other complex question. Now let us have a glance over the 3rd passage. He had a working analysis of mankind's trouble, marriage, money and tangles of human ties. So what type of customers were coming towards astrologers for the prediction? Means mankind analysis of marriage. Somebody's marriage is not taking place, or somebody is having a marriage problem. Okay, their tie is not taking place, and some people are having money problem, and some tangles of human ties. Might be some people they are putting some magic. Okay, and in this way, due to this jealousy, that man is not growing up in the business. Okay, all the different types of problems were there, and these customers, they were coming to him. Long practice had sharpened his perception, and he became expert. Continuously he was doing this work, and he got the expertise. Within 5 minutes understood what was wrong. Within 5 minutes he understood what was wrong with his customer. He charged how many? 3 pies. 3 pies per question. Never opened his mouth till the other had spoken for at least 10 minutes, which provided him enough stuff for a dozen answers and advices. When he told the person before him, gazing at his palm, in many ways you are not getting the fullest result of your efforts. 9 out of 10 were disposed to agree with him. So what happened? The writer, he says that 9 out of 10. So suppose there are 10. Suppose there are 10 customers. So out of 10, 9 customers, they are satisfied. They are satisfied with his astrology. 9 customer. Okay, whatever question he was asking, he was making satisfied how many? 9 customer out of 10. And he said that most of the problems are due to your nature. Okay, and there are some people in your family, they are having jealousy with you. They don't want you to grow like that way. And in every family you will find some ups and downs. Okay, so that type of question he was asking, and in this way he was trapping them into his net. Okay, and in this way he was charging 3 pies per question. Next, in many ways you are not getting fullest result, and in many ways you are working very hard, but what happened? You are getting a very few amount of money. Okay, like that. He was asking this question, and in this way, emotionally, he was making his customer to think over it. What is happening with me? And that customer, he will think, yes, I am working too much hard, but I am not getting that much of amount of money of my work, like that way. Is there any woman in your family, maybe even a distant relative, who is not well disposed towards you? What is asking? There are some family members, distant relative of your family. There is some woman. Okay, that woman, what she is doing, she is not agree with you, and she is doing something against you. Okay, playing some conspiracy, like that way. He is asking the question. Or he gave an analysis of character. Most of your troubles are due to your nature. How can you be otherwise with Saturn, where he is? Saturn is the Roman god of agriculture. Saturn is the Roman god of agriculture. Here I am writing Saturn. Saturn is a Roman god of agriculture. Roman god of agriculture. Saturn means the Roman god of agriculture. Saturn means the Roman god of agriculture. So in this way, the writer, he says that due to his continuous practice, he became very much expert. And he says that due to, he gave analysis of character. He says that there are some people, they are not agree with you, and he gives the analysis of the character. His height is might be 5.5, okay, and he's having fair color, like that way. Okay, description he's giving, and the people will think, yes, to whatever he's saying, that man to whom I am thinking is having same character. You have an impetuous nature and a rough exterior. This endeared him to their hearts immediately, for even the mildest of us loves to think that he has a forbidding exterior. The nuts vendor blew out his flare and rose to go home. This was a signal for the astrologer to bundle up too, since it left him in darkness except for a left shaft of green light which stood in front somewhere and touched the ground before him. He picked up his cowrie shell and paraphernalia and was putting them back into his bag when the green shaft of light was blotted up. Paraphernalia means a large number of small articles. It is given in your text, particularly personal possessions. He looked up and saw a man standing before him. He sensed a possible client. You look so careworn. Careworn means grief or anxiety. Careworn. Careworn means grief or anxiety. Careworn. Careworn. Careworn means grief. Grief or anxiety. Grief or anxiety. Careworn. He says that you look so careworn. What happened? Now he says that at the end of the day there was a dawn. Dusk fell. There is a dawn, and in this way there is a darkness in the marketplace. He was about to wind up his paraphernalia. Paraphernalia means all the equipment, professional equipment. Okay, all the article, this cowrie shell, dozen piece of cloth, mystic chart, all everything. So what happened? He started winding up his business, and then he noticed one man. He's the last customer. He came and he said that I have some question to ask you. If you will give me correct answer, then he said that I will give you 5 rupees. Okay, in this way bargaining takes place. He says that no, now I am going. He was charging 3 pies. Then what happened? He said that now you come tomorrow morning. Now I will get late. So what happened? That man, he was saying no, you give me the response of my question. Okay, fine, you give the solution. So he says that no. So then what happened? That man was Guru Nayak. Who is that man? Guru Nayak. And this is the coincidence. He encountered that man, and then he took the matchbox and put the light over his face. Then he noticed that that man is a Guru Nayak, and in this way he was shivering. Why? Because he has stabbed a knife into the stomach of that man. The astrologer was surprised. What is this? Then next, the other compelled some reply vaguely. The astrologer praised his invitation, whereupon the other thrust his palm under his nose, saying, "You call yourself an astrologer?" What he says? That Guru Nayak says that you are telling yourself as an astrologer. Okay, I will consider you an astrologer only if you give me correct answer of my question. Then he says in this way that this man astrologers, what he was doing, he was delaying him, and he's saying them, you come tomorrow. And in this way the astrologers, he was winding up his business. So these are the main idea of our passage number 3rd. In passage number 3rd, what we have learned? We have learned that the astrologers, he is giving some reply to his customer, and he says that most of the problems are due to our nature, and there are some distant relative in our family who don't want us to grow. They are behind us, and they don't want us to progress. So like that, he is giving the answer. And in the end, what happened? The man Guru Nayak, he encountered with the astrologers. So these are the main idea of our passage number 3rd. Though, dear student, if you are having any doubt regarding our 1st, 2nd, 3rd passage, then give your comment on our comment box section of YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.